Hi everyone, it's Ellie from LA here. How you doing? This is a really late video. I'm sorry I haven't been making video updates lately. I was actually in the UK, so this is going to be my video review of the experience of traveling to London to watch the Champions League final, which is the first time in our history. So check out the pictures and vid here, and I'll see you in a second. Well, okay, so you've seen all my pictures and vid from the day, traveling to actual London to be part of watching the Champions League final for the first time in our history, getting together with friends. We had a great meal the night before at 100 Wardour Street. I highly recommend, the site of the old Marquee Club. So shout out to everyone who joined me there, Simon Shubes and Monica from San Francisco. That was great. We had a really super nice time there. Really good food, dancing, wine, etc. And then the actual day, we actually started off by having breakfast at the Ivy Tower Bridge, which is very nice. I highly recommend that. And then I actually went to the spa and had like a facial treatment and a nap before I went out. And I really wish that I hadn't, because I think I should have just gone straight there. By the time that we got to the Tottenham High Road, it was packed. It was like, I'm not joking. There were like 70,000 people on the Tottenham High Road. I've never seen it so busy, and it was impossible just to walk down the High Road. Just took like over 45 minutes, I think. And it was a nightmare. I mean, people were there from all over the place. We saw Warren as well. Warren Katie. Hi, Warren. How are you? Nice to see you there. And then people who didn't even have tickets for the stadium, they just turned up and then tried to get into a pub to watch it. And the line was ridiculously long. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. So it was kind of like a carnival atmosphere. It was like good atmosphere. But my problem was that they didn't open the turnstiles to the new stadium until 2 hours before kickoff. And that wasn't enough time. Like, I had no time to go to the merch shop. I had no time to go to the center spot. I couldn't go to the longest bar in Europe. I was really sad about that. And what they did was they just funneled you in through the entrance that you were supposed to go where your seat was, and then you just couldn't move around. You just couldn't go to any other place. And so I could only get food from the little kiosk near the Paxton Road end, and the kiosk was only selling programs and no other merch. So it was just a nightmare. I will say shout out to a friendly guy visiting from Africa, and I'm sorry I don't know your name, but he bought me a drink, and before I could thank him, he disappeared. So I was really sad about that, but it was great just to see like the number of other people who have traveled internationally just to come to the stadium and watch a big giant TV screen. So anyway, I was kind of really hype at first, but then I was disappointed because I was like, man, I can't go down to the shop, and I was ready to start spending some serious money on t-shirts or souvenir t-shirts and things like that, and I couldn't. The only thing I could get were a couple of programs from the kiosk, and everything else I bought outside it was bootleg. You know, like I bought a bootleg scarf for Mark, and I bought a couple of bootleg t-shirts from the N17 Designs guys, but it was because I couldn't get anywhere else. It was ridiculous. So have a look at that policy. The next time that you celebrate a momentous game in your history, think about opening up the stadium to let people enjoy it a couple of hours before, not just 2 hours when there's basically no time. You know, find your ticket, scan it, get up the stairs, go to the thing, walk up 3 flights of stairs to your seat, and then stand in line again to get the pint of beer that fills from the bottom to the top. Miraculously, they were serving wine too, but no champagne. So yeah, sucks to be me. Anyway, I really don't have a lot of pictures or vid of aftermath of the game because we lost, clearly. So I kind of stopped taking pictures at that point. There were some people were leaving like even 2 or 3 minutes before the end of full time, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm staying till the final whistle because I've traveled 6,000 miles to come here. I'm not gonna leave until the final whistle. So what that meant was then a nightmare journey back down the Tottenham High Road on the bus, and then an even worse nightmare on the tube from Seven Sisters back to my hotel in central London. And a guy almost grabbed my hair because he was trying to reach a Liverpool fan who was goading him. And so what happened was I was standing in the interconnection between 2 train carriages near the window, and the dude tried to reach through the window 18 inches to punch this Liverpool guy. I mean, there was no way he could have reached him. And the guy wasn't even a real Liverpool fan. He was just pretending, and he was just goading just to wind him up. I mean, just don't even bother speaking to these kind of people. So, but rest assured, I didn't get hurt. So that was the closest that I came to some kind of physical altercation, and I was okay. So at the end of the day, I had a great experience. You know, it was great to see friends and everything. Shout out to Shubes for organizing a lot of the activities. I hope you're feeling better. I know you had some kind of sickness in the last couple of days. I hope you weren't eating lasagna. But yeah, it's great to see everybody, and you know, maybe the next time we know better. And also it clearly demonstrates when you spend over 100 million to get the team that you want, and we spend nothing. That's not hard. It's nothing. It's a big fat zero. So we spend nothing, and this is what we got. So I'm not surprised at all. But you know, it was a great experience, and it was great to see everybody, and I was really happy that I finally got to see the new stadium, which is great. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's like I've never seen anything like compared to the old White Hart Lane. It's light years away. The ladies' restroom was really clean, by the way. I did a good turn for a single dad. He had 2 little girls, and so I kind of chaperoned them while they were using the loo. So I thought, oh, that's okay, you know. I'm paying it forward, and someone's going to do a good turn for me. But I haven't been able to get the pictures and the video out until now because I've still been at work, traveling for work in the UK, and I literally crisscrossed the country. I was in Cambridge, then Manchester, then Widnes, then Oxford and Milton Keynes and Coventry. So I only got back yesterday. So what that means is a bit of jet lag, but no more prawn sandwiches, no more pies. I'm going to get back to my healthy eating and everything. So anyway, look out for the next video from me, and we'll see you later. Come on, you Spurs.